because I am not a professional blogger, okay? Told you guys that I would record myself after my pre-op and let you know what I was thinking or what was going on or what was expected of me, or what were my main questions or fears. Number one, let me address that I chose this operation because it was about making me feel better, not about any pressure from, say, my spouse or anyone else or anyone else's comments. If anything, everyone's shocked that I've had 4 children. I do have stains all over me. I'm trying to stop breastfeeding my almost 1-year-old on Monday because of the surgery, and so she's still crawling all over me. I have no makeup on because I had a chemical peel on Tuesday, and frankly I have dry shampoo in my hair because mom life, man. Ooh. So, you know, I have nothing to hide, and chances are the reality of the videos that are coming up will probably only get worse. So, but I'm just being real with you. And that's my intentions. And if someone takes any information away from this, then it was totally worth it. So again, I'm doing this totally for me. I just want my clothes to fit better. I want to feel cute. We're always on the boat. We're always at the ocean. And it's not that I want to wear an itty bitty teeny weeny bikini. I just want to wear one piece and not have a donut roll. Like you can see now, I have my yoga pants on. Great. They go up high. But, you know, it's tucking it in, man. You know, and even, okay. So, and I'm going to get comments, I'm sure, that are like, oh my gosh, that's so not bad. Da, 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 da. Okay, I know it's not the worst. It could be worse, obviously. I've had 4 children. Currently, I am 153 pounds and I am 5'7". But again, this is something I've always wanted to do for me because I've always knew I wanted 4 children. And then I always knew that I wanted to bounce back. So it's just a personal choice. Don't need haters. Just click away. At any rate, I wanted to share a little bit with you. Hopefully I don't take forever. I'm going to try not to. About what I learned at the pre-op, which was basically what any surgery would prepare you for. If any of you had a planned C-section, then you know some of the things like you have your dial soap that's white, antibacterial, and my instructions say to shower the night before and the morning of, although I think it's either or, so I've got to ask that question. Also, something surprising that I found out is that I have to shower every single day for a week after the procedure, even the day, I believe, starting the day of the procedure. That's gonna suck because, from what I understand, 24 to 48 hours into this, life is gonna suck. So I got my dial soap. I am not going to say who my surgeon is or where I'm having the surgery at because I'm not here to advertise for anyone. And if you are interested in who I've chosen and where it's at, then you can private message me and I'll be happy to share it. It's not a secret. It's just I'm not, you know, first off, I haven't even got results to show you, okay? So far be it for me to recommend someone who I haven't had the work done yet. And I don't know. You never know what could happen. Second, or maybe not second, this could be number 12. They send me home with all these instructions, of course. Preparing, okay? And it has all of this information about NSAIDs you can't take, blood thinners and stuff. No smoking, like absolutely no smoking. Like you will go on a preventative no smoking. Like you can't even live with someone who smokes. That's how serious it is. Because it constricts the blood vessels, skin dies. I get it, I understand it, but they really do focus on that. So they also give you, my particular doctor does, I'm pretty sure not every doctor does, where did I put it? This recovery support program, which is a buttload of vitamins, let's be honest. But it's supposed to help me recover and my body recover, improve skin elasticity, you know, all the things that you want to be going well for you, okay? Which is all well and good. But along with all the other things I have to take, this is now added to the list. And what I mean by other things, they give you 4 prescriptions, which I will tell you about. So they got the morning formula. I have to take 3 in the 3 in the morning, 3 at night after a meal. Which, to be quite honest with you, I don't eat all 3 meals a day, and so obviously I'm probably gonna keep some bread by my recliner to choke down before I eat these because they said they can make you nauseous. This one is, I'm sorry, this one's only for morning. Obviously it says morning. I don't know if you can read that. This one's the evening, so I'll take 3 of these at night. And then this one, I'm sorry, let me back up. These 2 I have to start 14 days before my procedure, which is tomorrow. So, yeah. This one, I may say this wrong. Brumlin, I have to start 7 days before surgery, and I will continue each of these post-surgery as well. And then, as soon as I have the surgery, that day I have to start arnica. Apparently they dissolve under your tongue. There's like 3 tablets 3 times a day. That's part of the vitamins. And all this came with the price that I was quoted. And then 2 weeks after my procedure, this is the cream for scar therapy. All this came with it. I mean, with my total price, that is what I'm trying to say. And I will give you my total price. It's just dollars away from $12,000. Because with any tummy tuck, with any good tummy tuck, you're gonna have to have some lipo because they're gonna want to make you look proportional. And I'm totally fine with that, obviously. Suck that fat out. Anyways, they also give you the instructions here, like as when to take it, what can make you nauseous, and which ones to eat with and which ones not to eat with. So I think the most as silly as this is, the most frustrating thing for me personally was that I had to take out all my piercings, which I understand why. I understand the importance of it. But I have a triple forward helix, and it's not easy to take out. I can't take it out myself, and when I do, I just simply piss my ears off, and they just swell and bleed, and so I usually have someone else change them out for me, which was usually a professional, not a friend. So once I take them out, I'm not totally 100% sure about how I'm going to get them back in. So if you know somebody that would do a house call, I'll be happy to pay you to come put my piercings back in. Anyways, what was the other thing that I was surprised? I was really surprised about showering every day, because typically in blogs that I've seen, people are like waiting 3 days at least to shower because of wound care. But they want me to wash with the dial, but not, rub it on me, but let it run over me. And it's for good measure, to make sure that I don't develop an infection. I'm just glad that my shower has a little seat in it. Okay, there was another thing that I can't remember right now that I was trying to think of, that I was a little frustrated about. Obviously, I can't lift anything over 5 pounds for 4 weeks. That includes my baby. But I do have help. Don't worry, guys. I do have things planned. The day after surgery, I go in, the morning after, I go in for my post-op. And I'll let you know about that as well. Hopefully, if I'm aware of everything and in my right mind. And they measure me for a garment, which I don't get until my 2-week to my 2-week post-op appointment. Garment is just to keep everything nice and tight. Apparently I will be hunched over for the first week, and it's to keep all the sutures and skin tight. Recovery is probably hardcore 1 week. Some people go back to work, but mostly 2 weeks. So I am flying my sister in for 2 weeks to help with my 4 children. I am also a little bit of an overachiever, so I've been looking up things like how's the best way to sleep, all kind of stuff. So we're taking our recliner, we're bringing it upstairs. I will have drains on me, just like tubes coming from the wound and little bulbs. Every 4 hours I have to empty them and measure how much is in each bulb to keep up with how much inflammation, and if I need to continue to have them on up to 2 weeks, 7 to 10 days. And I have to shower with these things on. With the overachiever, going back to that, I have bought like this little doodad where you tie it on you and it holds your drains. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I also bought this, which is really meant for like, breasts, but it buttons and it'd be easier to go around with. Also bought something else similar. It is a robe, and I like this so much because it has the pockets that hold the drains, so I could just throw it on, and I'm sure they give you something that will go around and hang onto the drains, but I just like to be over prepared, you could say. They told me I could purchase 2 compression garments, one that I can keep washed and changed if it gets icky, and so I can switch out, but I have to wear them for a total of 6 weeks, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for a total of 6 weeks, which is honestly I think I'll like, because it gives me a sense of keeping everything together, which I've heard that's what most women want, and some of their doctors don't offer a compression garment, and they go having to look for something because they want something that's feeling like their guts aren't going to burst out. Okay, the prescriptions they gave me are Emend. That is an anti-nausea medication that I had to take 3 hours before surgery because obviously anesthesia makes you feel nauseous, and I can't eat anything starting from 12 a.m., which I'm not even awake then, so that's pretty cool with me. Then I also have a prescription for pain. I have a prescription for amoxicillin, and that's just to prevent infection. I also have a prescription for Phenergan tablets for nausea, and Lovenox injection, which this was a surprise to me. Here's the other one that I was trying to think of. It is an injection blood thinner. So apparently for 7 days I have to rotate between legs and give myself a shot of a blood thinner in my leg to make sure that I don't develop any clots. Not because I have ever had a clot, but it is just standard in what they do. So I was kind of surprised about that. I don't have a problem giving myself a shot. I just didn't know that was part of the process, nor have I read that it's part of anyone else's process. So that's kind of surprising. And the look on my husband's face as if he was going to give me the shot was pretty priceless. So I'm cool, I can give myself a shot in the leg. But 7 days of a blood thinner is kind of serious. I am not nervous about the procedure. I am not nervous about my decision to do it. I am nervous about letting go of, keeping up with my children, following them around, getting their homework done, taking care of things that I need to be taken care of, my 1-year-old who's really clingy, and just how things are going to run. How's the house going to run without me? When you're the mom, you're like, I run this ship. And we do run the ship. And there was no good time to choose to do it. I could have chose summer, but I thought that would be harder for people who were helping me. If 2 of them were in school and 2 of them weren't, that would be easier. Personally, is what I thought. Less feedings, less people that are asking questions. So, because my 8-year-olds ask a lot of questions. And So that's the biggest stress. So that's why I broke out. That's why I got a chemical pill, because I am stressed, obviously. Not over the fact that I think things are going to go wrong or that I'm terrified. More so the fact of that I am in control of situations, but I'm just not in control of this one, and I just have to be okay with it. And I am, deep down, but I'm still going to stress about it, okay? I am. Leave me alone. I'm a mom of 4 kids, and the house always has to be, everything has to be picked up all the time, and it's just going to have to go to beep for a while. But that's okay, because I'll be up and running, and we'll get over it. It's just another season that I'm going to go through, that I'm choosing to go through. I get it. And then we'll be over it, and I'll be happy with my body. Pretty sure. I'm worried. I don't want my belly button to look like a butthole. I'm going to be honest about that. But he reassures me that it won't. But if it is, I don't know that I'll do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, fix this. No, I don't think so. I'm open to any questions. You can private message me. You can comment below, whatever you'd like. And if I left something out, I apologize. I could, if I left a whole lot out, I will obviously add another video and link it. I do not know how to edit. I am not that savvy yet. I don't know that I'm going to be. But it's going to be pretty raw, all this footage. So just hang in there with me, and I appreciate your interest, and I appreciate your patience with me. Thank you.